Okay, where are we at? Oh, here we go. Yep. I'm going to do the normal. You can all hear me. I'm going to assume. How are we doing to begin with? Got 6 people live in the chat. This is good. This is fun because I'm not actually going direct on YouTube. I'm on something called StreamYard where I can see stuff and I can see things a bit differently. So I'm just going to make sure everything's working. It seems like it's working. It seems like it sounds fine. Soham is telling me it's all good. That is good news. Going to do what we always do and go live on TikTok as well. So, how is everyone feeling? Let's talk Rasmus Hojlund. Just sticking that on TikTok right now with the effect of putting Rasmus behind me. Oh, we're doing some good stuff. Right. We're live everywhere. How's it going? You've had a bad day, Sam. What's going on, brother? Talk to me. Footy edits, Simon. How's it going, Simon? Simon, I think I saw you on the United View yesterday. I'm pretty sure. I saw you on the United View, didn't I? Just watching about 4 alternative strikers. I was going to ask when your next live is. Here we are, Bulba. How's it going? And do you want to know something sick? Who am I going to do this with? Who's going to be the first one? You know what, Soham? You're always there. Look. I can get the comments on the thing. Ain't that cool? I'm happy with that. That looks nice. I like it a lot. I do indeed. Yep. That's sick. I'm going to keep doing that as well. Just a banging headache and hay fever being proper horrible. To be fair, my girlfriend's had horrible hay fever lately. And bless her, she was out working until I think she started work at 2 a.m. as well. Poor woman. I don't know how she does it, genuinely. Let's get Kenji. Come on, we got to show some love to Kenji. Look at that. I'm not sure I like the thing, but you know what's cool? I can change the style. I prefer the bubbles. There we go. What about classic? Oh, the classic goes all the way across the screen. Let's just do bubbles. I like that. Let's go back onto the comment section. You haven't missed anything, mate. We've literally just began. If you're on TikTok, hang on. I'm just going to give you a little wipe because that's not very hygienic of you. Lovely. Now, get the likes going wherever you are. I actually can't see the likes on the chats anymore. I can't see how many likes we're at. You guys are going to have to keep me updated on it. But can we get the likes going? Please, let's do that. I'm a plan. Bubbles are, mate. Just going to put yours up there. Absolute legend. Oh, what's this? Frank Landeverd talking about love this channel. You're loving the new shouts, are you, Kenji? Yo, Plant. What's going on? Tebow. We all love the love in the chat, don't we? We love it. Now, if you're on TikTok, come on. We've got some news to share about Rasmus. We've got some stuff to talk about. So click the link in the bio. Come through onto YouTube because we're here. Oh, we straight away, we got our first super chat of the evening and it goes to the wonderful I'm a Plant. And he says, what does this button do? You know what it does, Luke. You know what it does. Absolute legend. We're 3 minutes in. We've got our first super chat of the evening. Eddie Shaw, I've just seen it, just followed on TikTok. Wherever you are, drop a follow and drop a subscribe and let's go. I signed Raul, boys. Raul is coming. Raul from Austria. Yeah, fair. So, all right. Well, what did that got to do? Bearing in mind, if you're new to the channel, you've got to subscribe and you've got to follow up wherever you are. We've got 34 people on YouTube. It's one of the biggest that we've had so far at this early doors, which I'm loving. And we got 75 people on TikTok. This is what we need. Keep coming in. This is what we need right now. Guys, why don't we try signing David on a free or Ademola Lookman for 60 mil? Ademola Lookman is the kind of guy, apparently he's had a bit of a bust up with Gasperini. I know Gasperini's gone, but still not great. And and that's on Ademola Lookman. But Jonathan David is a potential. I'm surprised I didn't put him in my last video, but I wanted to be a bit different. I feel like I've heard the name Jonathan David being mentioned a lot. Now, Simon has mentioned it, so I'd be silly not to. Can we just, please, for a round of applause? No, super chat appears. It's like a thingy logo. I don't know what it is. It's like a money logo. But again, if you can't do it, don't worry. You don't have to do it. You can join as a member, though, for $4.99 a month. And I'm going to start doing members-only stuff. Bearing in mind, every single member, I've decided I'm going to do this now. When we hit 100 members on the channel, every single video will go to members only first. They'll get the priority for the first 2 hours. So nearly 40 already is mad. Appreciate your work, Dev. Nearly 40 what? 40 people in the chat? Is that what we were saying? We're at 30 now, but I love it too. But can we just say, someone has just said that as well in the TikTok chat, and they've just said it on YouTube. Guys, we hit 5,000 subscribers. Can we just let's get some love. Let's get some love in the chat. We hit 5,000 subscribers in the chat. You're turning into Mark Goldbridge. Mark Goldbridge don't like me. And no, I'm not. But look at this. First person to say it. Look, we got Riley, we got Kenji, we got Soham. I'm loving this. And Michael already wants to get sorted into the Rasmus chat. So I think we better do that, shouldn't we? Michael Cook has already said, in fact, I'll just put it on screen. He says, I get people wanting Rasmus out. A United striker needs to deliver. I still value him. He's young, hungry, and just needs a good senior striker to take the pressure off of him. Do we agree with that? Do we agree with that? Bear in mind, if you're on TikTok and you don't know what I'm talking about, link in bio, go over to YouTube, because I've just set up StreamYard. I've just set up like a whole new chat feature. You can add super chats in if you want to support the channel. It's all there for you. So go on, click the link in bio, subscribe on YouTube, and let's get this done. We've already had our first super chat of the evening. We're 3 minutes in. It's going nuts. And we've got 133 people on TikTok. If you ain't following, what are you doing? We're here to talk about Rasmus. What's going on, Sam? How are you? Now, Farhad agrees with them. Kenji has just come up with that's a stat. I'm putting it on screen. Rasmus got 4 goals in 32 appearances. Yeah. That's not great. That's not great. And just so you know as well, because I'm on StreamYard, if you do send in a super chat, I'll see it straight away, because it goes into like a little starred section. So your super chat, no matter what, will end up on screen. Because I felt bad on the YouTube one that we did the other day. I couldn't put it on screen because I wasn't using the right thing, but now I can. In fact, I want to show you something just quickly. All right, click the link above. Look, I can move myself to the left, and I'm going to add a little picture of Rasmus. Look, that's what we're talking about. You see that? And on TikTok, I put him in the background, so that's what we're talking about. This is social media now. Is this what we're doing? I feel like that's what social media is. Look. Oh, Kenji, writing again. Thinks it's amazing. And I agree. I do agree. Honestly. Because that's what we're doing. So you know, I spent $20 getting this thing sorted out, which is per month. You know, so I got to make that money back somehow. But I will, I'm sure. And saying, yeah, Justin's loving it. Kenji's loving it. Soham saying that smile makes you know what, I'm gonna put that up. That's quite funny. That smile makes you forget about the horrible form he's had. Oh, come on, man. We've got to leave him alone a little bit. He's our boy. Thank you for the follow, Marks, whatever your name is. Why are we only on 1.4k likes? That's silly. What number's Rasmus? Is he number 9? He's number 9, isn't he? Let's get to 9,000 likes for Rasmus. Thank you for the hearts as well. Someone just said on TikTok as well, remember when Rasmus was literally one of the best strikers in Europe in the Champions League? I do, and it makes me sad. Oh, stop it. Guys, can we please get in the chat, show some love to I'm a Plan. Second super chat of the evening. £5 for 5k. You love to see it. This content is so personal. I love it. Proper chat. I like Rasmus, but I don't know if we hurt his development too much. That's interesting from Luke. So Luke Plant is saying that we are the ones that aren't getting enough out of Rasmus. Is an interesting take. I can't agree with that. In fact, I disagree with that, frankly. And Farhad is saying, to be honest, this one was his real first season with a proper system and some service. He deserves a chance and some mentorship. Interesting. I mean, we've got some positivity going in. Rapid Fatty UK has just followed on TikTok. I just saw that. I had to shout it out. Thank you very much. But get it in the chat. We need to get up to 10k likes really on TikTok. I don't know how many likes we've got on YouTube, but we've got 40 people in here, so I want at least 40 likes. But I want to give my view on Rasmus, and if it's all right, I'm just going to hide the comment so that I can give my view on this man here. I like him as a guy. I genuinely think that he's got much more to give than what we've been seeing. I don't want to go down the service route though, as in people are saying he's not being given enough service. Actually, he is. I don't like the runs he's been making. I don't like how static he is most of the time. I really don't like seeing all of that stuff. So I think a lot of it has to come down to him, and he can't just constantly be like, oh, it's a new system, new manager, new surroundings, new this. He's been here long enough now. Is this his second season? Third? Maybe second. I'm not even entirely sure. But he's had long enough for us to go for us to at least know what he's about. And it's not been good enough. I think we just have to come to the conclusion that Rasmus Hojlund has not been good enough so far. The question is, can he become the player that we all think he can become? Because I'm going to get more pictures up now because I'm loving these pictures. But while I'm getting that up, like, do you think that he can be better than what we've been seeing? Because that is the ultimate question, isn't it, really? Like, I'm just gonna Google quickly when he joined. Well, I don't even want to look at the stats for this season, but it seems like he joined 2 seasons ago. And yeah, he did. I don't know why at Man United it feels like so much longer with these types of things, but it's just not been good enough. But so far, Kenji is saying yes. Paul Jun is saying yes, saying that there is more to come from him and that you think that he's gonna be better than what we've been seeing. Soham is always saying the same thing as well. And I'm seeing as well from Atav, which this is an interesting take, saying Rasmus has genuinely been good, but hasn't been suited himself to the Prem. I may get hate for this, but I think he genuinely was so good in Europe both seasons, however, hasn't been able to adapt to the Prem. I don't think that's a crazy take. I don't think that's a crazy take at all. I actually think Rasmus Hojlund has been very, very good in Europe. But that says a lot really about the type of quality that we've faced in Europe. And you say that he hasn't been good this season in Europe. And your bread and butter is the Premier League, isn't it, folks? The bread and butter is the Premier League. But I see what people are saying. Sorry, I just dropped something and I can't find it. But I see what people are saying. I see why people are upset. And Simon122103 says his first touch and build-up play has been poor. Even out-of-form players can still contribute. And Red Devil United, I thought it was dreadful over the whole season. And you know what? It's difficult. It's difficult to say otherwise. I mean, this is where, people are saying he's lacking confidence. He's lacking this. He's lacking that. But there's got to be more to it than this, doesn't it? Like, let's face it, there does have to be more to it than what we've been seeing. And you know what? If I can present like this is going to be cool. If I can share my screen, I'm going to try and do it on. Oh, hang on. No, I think I can. Give me a sec. I can share a tab. So I'm going to share this one. Oh, this is going to be sick if it works. Hang on. Sorry, you guys are all just watching me figure this out, but I don't know if it's fun for you. It's quite fun for me, though. So I'm going to share a screen, and we're going to look at this screen. And I want to see what it comes up with. Yeah? Can you see it? Hang on. What about now? Surely you got to be seeing it now. Oh, you can. You can see it. Oh, this is cool. So it's not exactly the clearest. I'm going to block all notifications, but we do need to be discussing this, haven't we? Like, realistically, I'm just going to make myself a little bit smaller if I'm doing it in the right way. And I have. Oh, I'm a G. So, Santos, we're talking Hojlund right now, man. Look at these stats. Guys, look at the stats. Look at the stats. Maybe if I do this and I zoom in, maybe you can see it a bit more. Yeah, I feel like that might work. So, can you see those a bit clearly? Yeah. Guys, I'm not going to lie. It's not okay. These stats, I'm seeing 32 goals. No, 32. I wish it was 32 goals. 4 goals and 1 assist in 32 appearances for Rasmus Hojlund. Like, guys, we know this ain't good enough. It ain't good enough for Manchester United. And it's not good. To be honest, is it good enough for any Premier League club? No. It isn't. And also, it doesn't necessarily have to be you're scoring all the goals, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's more about the actual performances of what it is. Do you know what I mean? Oh, James Tweedy. Sorry, we're gonna have to put this on there because I'm gassed that he said this. Just wanted to let you know I don't trust any Man United news unless it comes from you or Fabrizio. So good on you, Dev. James, you legend. I hope everyone's subscribed, by the way. You best be subscribed. I'll be upset if you're not. But come on, subscribe. So, and if get your super chats in as well, because we're on StreamYard, I'm gassed. I could show this little screen. I could keep you engaged and show you more things, and I can just search for things, which is nice. But also, if you drop a super chat, it will get starred, and I won't miss a single one, and they'll all end up on the screen. Like 2 days ago, we went live, and none of them went on the screen. I felt really bad, but now it's all there. If you're on TikTok, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Come over to YouTube, link in bio. We're trying to hit 10K subscribers because we've hit the 5. We have hit the 5. Big Ben, thank you for the follow. Now, I want to look at, because I think it's worth looking at, I do want to look at his first season. Because even his time for Denmark, which you can see there, is 26 games, 8 goals. He's plays better for Denmark, that's for damn sure. And this is going to be pretty grim reading. I'm not going to lie, when we start looking at the amount of like money that has been spent. It was 77.8 million euros on top of the 21 that was already been paid by Atalanta to Sturm Graz. Sturm Graz, by the way, got bought in for $1 million from Copenhagen, sold him for 21. I mean, that's great business. But look, it's not as if he hasn't been getting the minutes either. You could talk about games, you could talk about all this, but you know what? This is better than I thought it would be. Is anyone a bit surprised by that? I'm a bit surprised by that, to be honest. I find that a bit better than what I thought it was going to be, because that's 6 goals and 3 assists in 15 goals in the Europa League, and a goal every 906 minutes, is it? No, he's played at 906 minutes, and he's registered a goal and assist every game. 1 GA every single game in the Europa League for Rasmus Hojlund. Does that surprise you? It surprises me a little bit. I'm not going to lie, it does surprise me a little bit. Do you think he can get his composure back and get back to how it was at the start and even possibly better? You'd like to think so. It's going to be difficult. Because he was coming off the back. I tend to not look at players in their first season very much, because if they bang, I always think, well, you didn't have much of a thing to look at, did you? There wasn't really much that we could go by, and you were coming off the back of like a like no one really knew what to expect, so you had very little to lose. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say anyway. So you had very little to lose, and when you have so little to lose, it was like, if you score, great, then you can be seen as one of the reasons why we've been scoring so many goals. But if you're not, then it's not good enough. If you're not, sorry, then it's just like, maybe you need time to adjust. So in your first season, I'm always thinking, it'd be great if you can kick things off, but you got very little to lose and everything to gain. And also you get the grace period if you don't hit the ground running, for the reason I've just said. But when you go into your second season and your third season, then that's when you got to start looking at, yeah. Brooke, appreciate you stopping by. We're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. And we've hit 5,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous. I'm very happy about that. I'm sorting out the giveaway as we speak. Let's get to 10. And drop your super chats in the live if you can donate anything to the channel, or become a member. And you can also gift memberships to other people, which is sick. I didn't even know that was a thing on YouTube. But there we go. King T'Challa. There is a player in Rasmus. To keep some of the trash that we have for so long, but get rid of him will be a mistake. His confidence is absolutely shot, but he's been left to drown. Also, do you think Cunha coming in with possibly Mbermo also, it could benefit Rasmus or Zirkzee a lot? You know what? It's a good point. And that's the point that we're going to start looking at now, because I think it's worth talking about in a bit more detail. I do agree with you. I do agree with what's been said just there about Rasmus Hojlund. I think getting players around him who are better, they don't just elevate. Like, this is the bit of a misconception that people have. It doesn't just elevate the talent around you, but essentially it allows that person to not have to constantly, struggle. all the time, like to be the one who does everything, to be the one who makes it to make things happen. And you could sort of fly under the radar a little bit, because when you're a 72 million pound signing at Man United, there aren't many places to hide. So it's a lot harder for you to do that. And this is the kind of want to go on this point that Jamie has just put in the chat. Really good point. But I wish his hold up was a lot better, and he needs someone like a Benzema to mentor him. I think we're looking at the wrong type of mentor, being honest, because I don't think Rasmus is that type of player. Like it's I don't know about you, but it has absolutely dumbfounded me that Rasmus hasn't been working out. I don't know if it's just me, but I thought, seeing what Gyökeres was doing, seeing how he plays and all this stuff, I was like, there's surely we can unlock something in Rasmus Hojlund, but it just hasn't been working. And Hojlund has had an issue with his touch, even in Serie A, by the way. I hear you, Isaac, because I saw it when he was at Atalanta. What I will say, though, is the type of striker that goes well in Amorim's system doesn't necessarily have to be that complete forward. Why can't you just run the channels? Why can't you just... Do you know what I mean? Dev, can you do a poll? I'm interested to see, as I think opinions are split. Yeah, I don't know how you do polls on this. I need to learn. Yeah, being honest, I don't know how you do polls. What I will do is I'll do a poll as a post on the channel that anyone can click onto. It will come up on your feed, and then I will, like, you'll be able to see it from that, but I'll do that afterwards. But the club has an issue with getting youth without experience to learn from. Yep. What I would say on that, however, I'm a plant, is imagine Rashford wasn't acting the way he's been acting. He would be a great person to learn from, wouldn't he? Same with Lukaku when he was there. There has been a culture problem, and these players are a massive part of it. And I have a feeling that if Rashford was doing what he was supposed to be doing, it'd be a lot better. And we got our third super chat of the evening, which is meant to... Can I just say, I've only been eligible for super chats since 2 lives ago, and I've got a super chat every single live, which is nuts. And I really appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. This one is from Santos King, who I think you gave a super chat in the first live, if I'm not mistaken. Let's show it, because every single super chat, of course, is getting shown live on screen. And it's one that is a bit of a sad one. It just says straight up, I just think that Hojlund is not good enough for United. And you know what? For that, we're going to do a poll, and I'll put the results in the chat. But we are going to do a poll, a quick one in TikTok for 60 seconds. Put a smiley face if you agree. If you want Rasmus Hojlund to stay, put a crying face if you want Rasmus Hojlund to go. Smiley face, stay. Crying face, go. Get your views in there, because right now we've already got Santos King saying you just don't think that Hojlund is good enough for Manchester United. And genuinely, it's split. It's 6 versus 6, 7 versus 7. It's split right down the middle so far. Wobble Gaming, is that how you're feeling as well? Will Chido Obi overtake Rasmus Hojlund in the national team? I think Chido is a way off from that. I want him to stay. He's just a kid. The pressure is too much from the fans. Okay. Zirkzee for now deserves to start our Prem games in case we don't sign a proper striker. Okay. Okay. We have more people saying that Rasmus should stay, which is surprising me. It's surprising me a lot, actually. 13 people said he should stay. 10 people said he should go. That other Danish striker, what, Chido Obi? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Like, let's be very honest. No, he hasn't. Do you know what I mean? He just hasn't. Oh, goodness. I'm a plant again with the super chats. We love that from you, saying that Rasmus should have always been backup. £10 again? But you're going to give £10 to the chat? Bro, I don't know where you get to in life that you could just be dishing out money to channels, but love for that. Love for that. And I appreciate you. And it's not Nick, it's Luke. Luke Plant is the one who's just done it. Bro, only give what you can give. Remember, if you're going to give anything to the channel, only give what you can give. But the fact that we've been getting super chats on the channel this early doors means the world. I don't expect it every live, but it's nuts. And I appreciate you guys so much. We nearly got 60 people in here. You all better be subscribed. I'm looking at you all. He's 22 as well, has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. That seems to be the overwhelming sentiment, you know. He is not the problem. 75 million is the problem. Pilot 69, I want to say, Tanya Grice, thank you for the follow. Drop a follow wherever you are. Tell me that you followed and I'll try and shout you out as soon as I see it. I disagree with Pilot because even if he's 30 million, he's not putting in numbers. You know, not any good numbers anyway. The first season, he was good. But honestly, 72 million, don't get me wrong, is a problem. But he's not been good enough himself, no matter what we say. Get your opinions in the chat. Get the likes going wherever you are. We're at 8,000 likes on TikTok. Let's get to 15K. Go on. Can you say happy birthday to Mikey? Of course I can, Mikey. Jake, I'm your favorite United channel. Brother, click the link in the bio. Subscribe on YouTube. We're live there right now, brother. I can see you in there. Come on. I've been subscribed since day one, Rojan, because you're a real one. That's why. 22 isn't even that young. He's 22. How many top strikers have smashed it at 22? He deserves a chance. See, this is the dichotomy that people have, isn't it? Like, people want to be like, he deserves more time, he deserves more this, but realistically, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we have to be realistic and say that 22 years old is young. But I do want to point one thing out. I'm gonna now just double check this before I say it. But there's a certain striker that I want to look at and see what he was doing when he was 22. And I'm not going to compare them in terms of thinking that one is the same as the other, because clearly they're not. But I do want to point out he was born in 1998. So what was he doing in 2020? He was on loan at Swansea, getting 0 goals in 11 appearances, on loan from Brighton, before moving to Coventry and getting 3 goals in 19 appearances when he was 23. Of course, I'm talking about Viktor Gyökeres. Do you know what I mean? It's difficult to just go in on players like Rasmus all the time because so much has been changing. But here's my opinion, and this is my genuine point on it. Oh, what? No chance. Luke has gone. He put £10 in the last chat, £11 today. Loving the talks, Dev. Glory, glory, Man United. Luke, what's going on, man? And I'm getting so much love on TikTok as well. Everyone's just in a loving mood today. If you're on TikTok, I'm sorry, link in bio, come over to YouTube. That's where the action is. If this is for the first time, we've nearly got the same amount of people in both. I'm trying to grow YouTube to a stupid level. So let's go, because that's where I do the long form stuff. So we got to keep going. And Chiku, I can't, man. I don't live in Wembley no more, bro. I can't. I don't live in Wembley. I'm sorry, brother. But love you for all the free coffees. I mean, discounted coffees. But Luke, you crazy, bro. Amazing. GGMU. Honestly, before we get into it, W's for Luke in the chat. Just get W's in the chat for Luke. That's all we want. And if you're on TikTok, link in bio. Come over to YouTube right now. Come on. We're trying to hit some certain... Look, Dean is saying, hello, Dev. You're my favorite United TikTok account. I love you, brother. Why can't I be your favorite YouTube account? Because I'm making more. Come. And I'm building up this channel into something big. If you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the non-toxic Manchester United channel. This is the healthiest place for Man United to discuss our favorite club worldwide. We are here to be talking about Man United in the best way possible. And we don't want to do no nonsense from anyone. Samantha, what have you just done? What's going on? I'm sorry. What's Samantha just... Samantha Nelson. What is this love? You can't see it because you're not on... Yes, it's the same name. Click the link in my bio. It takes you straight through. Come on. Look at what... You lot need to come over to YouTube to see what Samantha has just been saying. W's for Samantha in the chat. Ms. Nelson. Thank you. Let's make Dev's channel top of the league. Yes. Respect, everyone. She says, delighted watching the channel grow, Dev. Love your content and can't wait for next season. This is the love I want, people. This is the love we all need. This is the love we all deserve in this world. W Samantha's in the chat right now. Rojan is talking about Hojlund saying, I don't want him to leave. I just want him to regain his confidence. Interesting. Soham is saying the growth is unreal. I've been putting in some work for the past month, really. And in that time, we've gone from 3.3K straight to like 5 point something K. And if you keep sharing, if you keep coming over from TikTok, keep doing what you're doing, we're going to get to 10K soon. Do you know what I mean? So let's keep going. Let's keep building it. Just came from TikTok. Appreciate you, Lewis. See, be like Lewis. Little shout out. Be like Lewis. Oh, surely that's not true. No. Someone fact check this, please. Someone fact check this. I'm assuming you mean Premier League. Rasmus Hojlund has more goals than Shearer, Henry, Van Persie, Bergkamp, Cole, Harry Kane each had when they were all his age. That can't be true. That can't be true for Andy Cole or Shearer. It cannot be true. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Congrats on the 5K, 10K next. Love you, brother. Kenji with the super chat. And don't get me wrong, I thought Kenji was rich on a ass when I saw Indonesian rupiah 20,000. When I saw someone donated 20,000 into the chat, I genuinely thought, that's it. I'm retiring now. It's Indonesian rupiah, so it's calm. Can I join since it's my birthday? Click the link in bio, come over to YouTube, and I'll get your comments up and we'll all shout happy birthday to you. How about that? I'm just going to make sure we've done all the super chats. Yeah, we have. It's mad to see the super chats like that, you know. It's actually mad to see it. It's like almost £2. Kenji, love that, bro. And like YouTube takes like 30%. So I got 70% of £2. That's like £1.40-ish. And I love that for you. Like I could buy some cards. You know how much I love my football cards. Right, I've arrived safely from TikTok. Dean, my G. Are you a Salford City fan as well? Let's go. Footy Edit says 10K within a week, brother. Let's keep going. Imagine when we hit 10K. Can I just point out as well? You guys know this is for when we hit 10K, but you know how I like collecting football cards? Well, I have a football card in my collection. I'm not even going to show you what it is. Of course I'm not. But I have a football card in my collection, which I personally will be giving to the person who gets, once we get to 10K. Not to the person who gets us there, but to someone who is there for 10K. 1 million subs before end of 2026. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Sign Julian Alvarez. What? All right. Do you know what we should do? We should really be talking about some players that we have been linked with. So I'm going to go for, I want to talk about a player we've been linked with, or that we actually haven't been linked with, but I want to get your guys' opinion on it because I'm not going to lie, you lot know what you're talking about. I don't even really have to divert the conversation to a certain place or anything like that. And it's really nice to not have to do that, by the way. It's just cool. So I'm going to now remove this Rasmus picture and I'm going to add, wait, how do I add? Oh yeah. Add an image of this next player that no one's really been linked to. And I just need to know, is there something wrong with him? I can't get the right image, but is there something wrong with this player that I am talking about? Thank you for whoever just sent a gift as well on TikTok. Come through onto YouTube. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun over here. We're having a lot of fun right now. Trying to grow this channel to something stupid. So let's do it. So we've got another. Hang on. No, stop it. Stop it. Are you mad? Well, first of all, Farhad is tuning in at midnight. Absolute legend. But are you stupid? Luke has just put in another $5. Says, oh, fine, I'll do another. Those books will be happening soon, brother. You're getting those books. Where's my book? I've got one here somewhere. But you're getting that book, brother. And you're getting it signed. I need to meet you. Whereabouts in the UK are you? Just so I know. Actually, you don't have to put that. Just say your county. And then I'll know whereabouts I'll be. And I hopefully can meet you one day. But look. It says, oh, fine, I'll do another. These books will be happening soon, Dev. What he's talking about is I've written 2 books in my career. Well, 3 books, actually. And he wants one. and I'm going to sign it for him and deliver it to him 100%. It says the growth is astronomical, but well deserved. All the love for fan representation. Mate, it's all about fan representation. That is all this is. How different am I from the others? I tell you what, I'm going to put that on the screen as well. Everyone in the chat can answer this, saying how different am I from the others. Genuinely, I just want the best for my football club. I'm not going to jump on negative stuff. I'm not going to hound people. I'm not going to be can I shout you out? Yeah, what's your name? I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff. I just want the best for my football team. Non-toxic Manchester United content. That's what we do. Soham is saying it. Kenji's saying it. They all know. This is the non-toxic Manchester United channel. I don't want no nonsense like some of the other channels are going on. I don't need any of that sort of nonsense. It's all about making sure that I represent football, Manchester United fans in the best way possible. We all want the same thing. We all want the best thing for our club. And I'm not going to go down where other ones are going. Shout out, Mikey. Happy birthday to you. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I just want the best for us. And I will do it in a comedic, in a lighthearted, and a fun way because we love the game. And that's what this is all about. Now, when he's saying by some of the channels, we all know who exactly. Apparently, Mark Goldbridge blocked me and he don't like me. I don't really care. I say I don't care. I've mentioned it too much, though, haven't I? I genuinely don't care, but I'm going to stop mentioning it. Nasir. What is this? What is this, brother? He's given 30 UAE dirhams. Love your content, Dev. Keep it up. We've had 9 super chats. That's the most we've ever had. We've never had 10. We've never gone near 20. This is the most super chats we've ever had. We have 54 people in the live as well. This is the most concurrent long-term viewership we've had. I'm going to stick around doing this because I can. It's much more interactive, and I'm loving it. Rashford lost my respect. Positive but not deluded. Love that. Oh, Farhad, appreciate that comment. I'm going to put that on there just because it makes me feel good. But first up, we didn't get any W's for Nazir in the chat. Come on, guys. Where's the W's for Nazir? There you go. Kenji's saying it. There we go. Justin saying it. That's what we love. And Raphael is saying, just get the Osimhen deal done. Osimhen and Burmo and Cunha starting 11 is real potent attacking line. I hear it, but thank you for reminding me, brother. But the spam the love button when people does a super chat, 100%. We've got to keep that going. But Tebow just reminded me, because I'm here to talk to you about a specific striker, aren't I? This is the one that I just want your guys' opinion on. I need your opinion on it because it's baffling me a little bit now. Like, it's not really funny anymore. Do I want us to keep Rashford? No. But this is messing my head a little bit. What's going on with Jonathan David? What is actually going on with Jonathan David? Because I don't get it. Sorry, Dev. Who is your number 1 wanted striker? Such a good question. Oh my God, what's he doing? We need extra W's for Luke. He's rolled to £20? Surely not, brother. That's 10 super chats. From Essex, the books will be mine. You know what? I don't live that far from there. And if you ever come to London, like, go to the London card show because I'll see you there. Yeah? Do that, bro. W Luke again. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. Luke, are you a channel member? Because I feel like you don't have to keep doing these in order to support. You can become a channel member, get early access to content, and we've only got 1 channel member in there. There's only 1 so far. You could be the second. Do you know what I mean? So, don't worry, you're getting your books. The proof of Hojlund outscoring the likes of Shearer, etc. was sent to your X account. Andrew, I need to check that out then. What the hell? Do we really need to offload Ghana? Probably. Double W for Luke the Plant, 100%. But everyone, we need to talk about this guy. Okay? Bob Allen, Jose, thank you for the follows as well. Guys, if you're new on TikTok, we just hit 11K on the likes as well. Love that. Come over to YouTube. It's all going down. It's all going off. I'm not going to lie. We hit 5K like 2 days ago. Ben Burrows, appreciate the follow. We hit 5K 10 like 2 days ago. We're already above that. We're like 5.1 at this point, which is mad. 100 subs in 1 day is stupid. But click the link in the bio on TikTok, come through onto YouTube and subscribe. We're trying to build this thing to something stupid. We had 10 super chats in here as well when I just started getting super chats 2 lives ago. Nuts. He's mid. That's why no club wants him when he's free. But is he though? Is he mid? I just don't think he is. Should United buy a defender? No, I think that's the furthest thing from our problems. Raphael says, I think Jonathan David is not an Amarim type of striker. You've seen with whom he's been linked with. Oshimen, Gyökeres, Delap, Ekitike, all tall guys who can hold up the ball well. Jonathan David is not a small guy. I mean, he's quite tall. He's got that side down. So I'd be surprised, but I mean, come on. Scott Kenyon is now saying, I'll take Barkala. Well, so would I. But come on. I need to be convinced before subscribing. No doubts about that. No problem whatsoever. Just know that you'll be part of building the best and healthiest community of Manchester United fans in the world. If that don't convince you, what can I do? The Freedom Fighter might be heading out the door. What is this, Sancho? Because I've been hearing about Sancho potentially going to Napoli, but he's not lowering his wage demands. Vitor Roque, Soham is saying. That's an interesting one. It is. It is an interesting one. And look, I'm going to give my 2 pence on it. Okay? And I want, yeah, of course, footy headers, man. Look, this is what the channel's all about. It's a fan channel. I think people have just lost the fan side element of it. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be nearly impossible to like respond to every single comment, but that's what the super chats are for. That's what memberships are for, where I can see all of that stuff. But oh my God, like, look at this. Signing to Dev FC close. Final agreements needed. Bro, you've signed. Wait, have you become a member, Luke? I swear, I'd prefer you to become a member because you're sending too much money now. I feel uncomfortable. I don't feel uncomfortable. I love it. Give me all the dosh. I'm joking. But like, genuinely, guys, if you want to become a member instead, where you pay like a monthly subscription, it's £5 a month. Early access to all the content, early access to all the shorts. I'll be doing member-specific lives once we hit 100. So if you feel like joining that a bit more, then do it. And literally, Kenji has said there, Dev, you better get him your book. He's getting the book. He is getting the book. Don't you worry about that. If you don't know what the book is about, it's about the AC Milan team under Ancelotti. It's actually quite a good book. Oh, look at this, Jamie saying, would you take Jack Grealish? Is that what we're doing? No. And okay, Raphael saying, I think Jonathan David is like 5'10" or 11. I love this, by the way, Raphael. You're coming up with some good analysis today. All others are 6 foot and above. But yeah, if we're getting him on a free and wages are not crazy high, which shouldn't be, I think it's a no-brainer. So do I. That's kind of the issue that I'm having. And the title is The Conquerors. And yes, it is on Amazon globally. But again, I'd rather you support this live or support the channel more than getting that, because I don't see anything from it. But if you want the book, go and enjoy yourselves and get it. Am I Indian? Well, love this. Harshit said, are you Indian? If yes, do you follow Indian football? I don't follow Indian football, but yes, I'm Indian. Isaiah, what's going on? Benjamin Seshko, any thoughts? I think he's going to Arsenal. I'd be shocked if he didn't. And I think that's the right place for him to go. I'll be honest. Now, I'm going to go to the end of this live by going through something that I'm pretty sure no one is going to agree with me on, but I want you to. What's up, Nad? Listen, come over to LinkedIn. I was about to say LinkedIn. Am I right? Come over to YouTube right now because it's going off. It's going off. The channel is doing ridiculous today, and we got super chats galore. Things are happening. So I want you and everyone in here to come over onto YouTube and subscribe. Just seen a report that we are back for Gyökeres. I'll tell you what that support was. I'll tell you what that support is, unfortunately, is that report is basically saying that he hasn't rejected us. Now, would you marry someone if they said, oh, I've not rejected you? No, you want to be with someone who wants to be with you only. That's the issue. So I don't think we're not back for Gyökeres. He's just not rejected us. How's that supposed to make us feel? Dev, I would prefer if you do the lives a bit early. No worries, though. Keep up the good work. What time should I do lives? Because realistically, I was probably going to do them around 6 o'clock. 6, you know, the devil's number. Do you know what I mean? Luke, what's happened? I'm a plant, just became a YouTube member. Luke, you know what? Everyone stop what you're doing. Let's just clap. This is what we got to be doing. Every time that someone joins the channel, we got to clap. I love that little symbol. Clap for Luke. Come on. Justin is right. Second member in the chat. Clap, clap, clap for Luke. Come on now. Yep. Get the claps going in there. Mikey, sorry, what were you saying, bro? Mikey, honestly, come to YouTube because I can see everything there. Genuinely, come click the link in bio, come to YouTube. W's and claps for Luke in the chat. The second member ever of this channel. Should we sign Angry Ginge for the memes? Genuinely, he's not a bad centre back. Ross has said, hi, Dev. Would you be happy if United only got Mbermo and Cunha done this window? Absolutely not. Isaac said he wants to go to Liverpool. Bears. Have to admit, I was impressed with your talkings on United View. Had to ask twice if that was you. Yeah, it's me, bro. It's me. Same mic, same everything. 8 p.m. What, you prefer me to start at 8 p.m.? It's 7 p.m. Watching from Nepal, it's 12:30 a.m. Shit, is it? I might go a bit earlier then. I feel like the 6-7 mark is where I want to stay because it's ideal for me and also where the majority of people are from. But let me know in the chat where it'd be easier. Thoughts on Mustafa Hekimoglu? Haven't ever heard of him before. Frankly, we're keeping up this this I'm a Plant YouTube membership as a comment until we get a different one because that is ridiculous. Indonesia is 1:30 a.m. so 6 would be great. Bro, Kenji, you're tuning in at 6. You're tuning in at 1:30 a.m. Bro, no. You've been on every single live. Are you serious? Is that what people are doing? Nah, that's so kind, man. That's unreal. It's 12:15 in India. Are people actually staying this late to watch? You got a baby as well, Kenji. Sort your baby out. But like, is this serious? People are watching at this point. Oh man, that's blown me away a little bit. I've taken the number 18 shirt supporting Skulls Oranges. Fairs, Oranges, Origins. Scott, it's 8:46 p.m. in South Africa. So yeah, you know what? I'll try and go an hour early from now on. 6 to 7 is when you can expect me to go live, okay? Currently in Antarctica, it's quite late. Fair enough, Sam. 30 years old, brother. Fairs, man. But you're a legend, is what you are. But look, this is the final take that I want to give you. It kind of links in to what Scott Kenyon is saying here. Guys, if you're on TikTok, come over to YouTube now. It's the last time I'm going to tell you because this one, I really want you guys your opinion on it because I think you're going to disagree with me. I'm pretty sure you are, but I want to hear what you have to say. Rojan, thank you for that comment. That's very kind. But he says, would you like anybody in center midfield? Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I think this points to a pretty important thing. What's up, Mikey? Thank you for coming from TikTok, mate. Belabor Glaze is crazy. But I think this is coming from a point where, in my opinion, this window can go one of two ways. Or one of three ways. We can get everyone we want and sell everyone we want. Sure. Thank you, Baba Flossie. But it's just like, I just don't think that's going to happen because we've got so much deadwood to move and it's difficult to do that. But also, what I will say is that we need a midfielder. Absolutely, we need a midfielder. We probably need a goalkeeper. And we need some more youth products around the squad to bed in. So, Maccas, are you playing on the 13th? Mind you. Oh, Tom. Yeah, what's going on, bro? You ain't scoring past me. You might actually, my back hurts. But this is the point I want to make. And click the link in bio on TikTok right now to come over to YouTube and subscribe. But this is what I want to say. People are talking about get Jonathan David or whatever. What is this? Last one before I get carried away. Much love. You're a member and you're sending super chats. Luke, you're doing too much, brother. But I love you. Love for Luke in the chat. And just for that, yeah, honestly, Luke, you're getting whatever you want. But just for that, I need to really hammer home my point, which is this. Let's remove this picture of Jonathan David. And I'm going to add an image. And it's of this player here. Some of you are probably going to know who I'm going to be putting on the screen right now. But this is the one I want. I'm not even joking. I'm serious, guys. I'm very serious. It's not the only one I want. Don't get me wrong. Baba Flossie is saying, aren't you fed up of hearing the sentence that Amram needs his own system to work? 100%. I don't like it. $2, I'll take it. Don't promise whatever I want, Dev. Yeah, fairs, Luke. Not whatever you want, but you're a legend. Either way. We got to talk about players like Rodrigo Muniz. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. I want Rodrigo Muniz to join Manchester United. He's got 2 years left on his deal. If you've missed the YouTube video I put up literally an hour ago, I talk about 4 striking options that we should be looking at. I didn't even look at Jonathan David. I looked at Arno Carli Moendo. I looked at Samu Agahawa. I looked at Rodrigo Muniz, and I looked at Nick Voltemada. Every single one of those players is available for between 20 to 40 million euros. You could get 2 of them. I would want, this is my genuine opinion now. Oh, well, this has all been my genuine opinion, but my opinion, oh my God, hang on. First time ever, we've got more people on YouTube than TikTok. That never happens. 60 people on YouTube, go subscribe right now and become a member to the channel. Get your super chats in, whatever it is. Golden Lions, Mikey, what's up? What's your question, brother? But this is genuinely, well, Mike Mannion isn't even 30 million. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. I must have ADHD. But one day I will super chat here more than Luke. I promise. Fairs, Baba Flossie. Fairs. Not going to hold you to it, of course. Rodrigo Muniz says 32 appearances, 8 goals and 1 assist. That is very misleading because he's only played 905 minutes of Premier League football this season. Not really because of injury, because he's been in and around like the situation when it comes to Fulham. I know that like their preference is to start with Raul Jimenez and to bring him on as a backup. I think, yeah, go on then, Mikey. I can still see it. But Manesh, what's going on? But genuinely, I think that Rodrigo Muniz is undervalued in the transfer market. I think he's undervalued by Fulham, and I think he'd be brilliant at Manchester United. And this is the reason why, because he's not going to cost a lot of money in wages or the outlay. He's got Premier League experience, 2 years worth of Premier League experience, where he's averaging a goal or an assist every 100 minutes. Every 100 minutes, he's averaging a goal or an assist. And this is where we need to be clever. Why go for these big name signings when you can get someone like Rodrigo Muniz, who's a year older than the other strikers that we've got? He's got a bit more experience, and his value would be insane. I'm a plant. Luke has just said Muniz is unreal value. Great drive. I agree. I think he's got phenomenal value to give. And I think if we make enough noise around Muniz, United will look at him. I don't think we operate like that anymore. Maybe in the past, yeah. But 8 goals in 31 matches isn't bad. It's not bad considering that it's only been 905 minutes of football. Guys, a football game is 90. And look, I'm going to have to do this because I don't think you'll believe me otherwise. But I'm going to show you something which I discovered literally while looking at his stats for my video earlier today. I didn't even research it before. I just thought Rodrigo Muniz would be a good player and then I could go into it in a bit more detail. But it's better than I thought. I'm just going to look at his full stats right now on Transfermarkt, and then I'm going to show you the screen so that you can see what I'm seeing. But it's absolutely redonkulous, some of the things we're saying. United signed for shirt sales to counter on-pitch failure. Yeah, we used to be fair. But we're doing a lot better than that at the minute, which, well, I hope we are. Good shout, but I don't think he suits our system, Spartan. I think he does. I genuinely think he does. Do you plan on doing live streams about games played next season, or is this just a transfer thing? No, there'll be a lot more watch-alongs next season. I can promise you that. A lot more watch-alongs next season. So, I need to get up this stat because I just don't think people will believe me because it just seems a bit too good to be true in terms of his numbers and how he's been performing. But I'm going to try and make sure that it's big enough for you to actually see it. But, okay, it's not letting me zoom in. So you're just going to have to squint. But believe me when I tell you, we need a 2 a.m. dev for the preseason. You know what? I might do preseason. I'm not going to lie. Golden. See, this is what I mean, Golden Lions. I can't see it on TikTok so much. What's up, San Linley? I can't see what you put, so I need you to ask in here, man. I'm just going to remove the picture, and then we're going to share the screen with the Rodrigo Muniz stats. And I'm going to bring myself to the lower echelons just so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So, why can't you see it? I'll add to stage, that's why. So, should come up pretty shortly. There you go. Look at who he has been scoring against. I said this right at the end of the video that I put up today. Oh, it is letting me zoom in. Cool. A goal against Newcastle in 16 minutes. A goal, I think that's, a goal at home to Newcastle in a 3-1 win in 16 minutes. A goal to try and get them back in the game away at Man City in 13 minutes. Right? This is what I mean. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Look at the minutes that he's been playing and look how many wins they've been getting at that time. He scored the equalizer, I believe, in 22 minutes away at Anfield. He scored one of the goals that set them on the way to a win against Chelsea away in 16 minutes. He also scored a goal away in 17 minutes to get the winner against Newcastle. He scored the first goal, I believe, when he had the full game to play in 17 minutes against Wolves away. He scored at home to Spurs within 27 minutes to guarantee that win. He got Fulham ahead, I want to say, away against Arsenal in 13 minutes. And he got one of the key goals for a win against title winners Liverpool at home in a 3-2 win in 76 minutes. Are we deep in that now? Are we deep in that? Hang on. No way did we get a third member. Oh, we got a third member. What is this? No, Simon Mwangi has become a YouTube member. We got our third sign-in of the summer in the Dev FC chat, not for Manchester United. I'm sorry, but that's nuts. Where can I text you? I can't give you my number, brother. You can DM me though. Love it, Simon. www. Yep, love for Simon in the chat. Our third member, and I think that's where we might end up leaving this. You know, unless we got any more super chats to run through, I think we're done for today. We're talking for an hour straight. But this is where I told you, didn't I? Didn't I tell you that this is what I was talking about? Whose stats are these? We're talking about Rodrigo Muniz. I really like Muniz. I think it would work to Muniz than Mateta, but I think David would be better. I understand. Wow, you're onto something with Muniz. I'm telling you, I am onto something with Rodrigo Muniz. Look at the goals he's scoring. Look at who he's scoring against. And look how barely any of those games he's actually been playing a full 90 minutes. I think he's been awesome. Already a regular scorer against Liverpool. Sign him up now. He's also been brilliant against us every single time I've watched him. Most underrated striker in the Premier League for me. I think he's brilliant. Bring in Mateta? Nah. If you're telling me Mateta or Muniz, I'm taking Muniz all day long. 4 years younger. And not as much of a prolific goal scorer, but offers way more. So this is my last thing that I will say, right? I think Muniz is one of the strikers that I personally want us to get, genuinely. I want that type of mold of striker, give a bit more Premier League experience, and give a bit more to the cause for Manchester United in terms of what we need. I think the value that we're looking at is 20, I think it's 20 million that they're looking at, 20 million pounds, because Leeds are after him. Hang on. Guys, we need to show some love to Simon in the chat. Come on. 200 Kenyan, I believe that is. Unreal. That's actually a thing that I've not seen. Sean, I'm not going to go live just yet, but come onto YouTube and I'll be able to see it. Oscar, thank you for the follow. But Simon, thank you so much. But this is my final point that I'm going to say before I go. I want us to be smart in acquiring another striker for Manchester United, not one of the big number ones, not one of the big money ones, because I don't think that's best for us right now. I want someone who's going to come in under the radar and improve us. Someone like Rodrigo Muniz or Jonathan David. In my opinion, that's what we should be looking to do. And then get Mbeumo sorted, because immediately if you've got Mbeumo and Cunha and a striker, all of a sudden, you're doing well. All of a sudden, you're doing all right. And Muniz is looking at £25 million as an offer from Leeds. £30 million gets that done, guys. I'll be honest. he gets that done. He says Muniz made a few comments about Maguire and Casemiro, calling both annoying and not a good look for the club. He isn't wrong. 35 million might get that done. Yeah, for a 24-year-old striker that's been in the Prem for 2 seasons, why not? Do you know what I mean? But 20 is what has been offered by Leeds because they're going to make it like a club record signing to try and get him. I think we snip in ahead and go get him ourselves. Genuinely, that's how I feel. And then use the residual money because you're not spending 70, 80 on a striker anymore. And remember, if we put in a bit of like 30, we're going to spread that out over a couple of years. So we'll commit like 10 instead of committing 50 or 60 for these big strikers that we need, that everyone else wants. Then we use that money to go buy a good midfielder and a good goalkeeper. Bart for Bruggen would be available for 30 to 40 million pounds. If you want Emi Martinez, he's probably there for 25. I think we need to be smart. Get Muniz or someone like that. Keep Hojlund, keep Zirkzee. Let them work around each other. Get Cunha's already done. Get him involved and get Mbeumo signed. Already we become a much more potent attacking outfit than we have been already. Guys, that is me done. I cannot believe today we've hit 2 channel members. 2 more channel members have joined on YouTube. And that is 3 channel members overall. All of them, I think, are from different countries, which is that just shows how amazing this community really is. And I appreciate that. And yeah, don't worry. We're going to be, well, we haven't done any more, but we will. But guys, I cannot tell you how much building this channel and seeing it being built like this in the way that it's been building means to me, because I've been wanting to do this channel properly and do it some justice for a long time. And you guys are making it all worthwhile, frankly. All of you are keeping up with the positivity that we want this channel to be. You're all insanely kind, insanely supportive of what I've been doing. And we are building this platform properly. We are building it together. And we are collectively going to build this DevFC platform into the biggest and healthiest platform for Manchester United fans in the world. I cannot do it without you. So wherever you are, follow, subscribe, get in the comments, get in the likes, and that's me done. I'm going to end the stream on both at the same time. Love to all of you. Thank you so much. And let's get to 10K on YouTube. Let's do it. Follow up on the socials so you know when we're going live each time. Get your notifications on YouTube so you don't miss any single uploads or any single videos. Love to all of you. Thank you so much. Peace, guys. Thank you.